Jordan Cadigan here, your friendly neighbourhood INFJ in the heart of nature. Just to show you where you are with me, I'm going to flip the camera around, if I can figure out how to do that. Oh no, that was a picture. Okay, this is where we are, in the heart of nature, away from all the people, busy doing their jobs, doing things that they think are important. Now, I'm in nature, and I'm going to talk about things that I think are important as I shuffle along this very cold rock, which is making my bottom very numb. Now, today's video is going to be about all the different types of MBTI which I am friends with, and MBTI types which are in my family. So, to get along in this video, we're going to start off with the ISFJs which are in my family. Now, I have a few ISFJs in my family. I have my partner who's an ISFJ. I have my stepdad who is also an ISFJ. I have my brother, his partner, and lots of ISFJs everywhere scattered in my family. Now, these people, from what I can see, they're all slightly different in different ways. So some must function through their feeling a bit more than their sensing. Some are a bit more introverted than others. Some of them have closed their hearts off to society because they've been abused by people, which is understandable because ISFJs are very, very kind people and can be mistreated very easily by others. To start off, I'm going to talk about my partner actually. So my partner, she's a very kind person. She'll do anything for anyone. She loves deadlines and likes doing things on time. If I'm late to pick her up from work at any point, whenever I've been driving, she's nearly kicked my ass for it. And that's, it's the only time you'll see an ISFJ kick your ass is if you're disloyal to them or if you're not on time to pick them up. Next, they are very, like I said, they're very kind. And they pay attention to what you're doing as well. They are like an INFJ is like a spiritual detective. The ISFJ is the physical detective. They look with their senses and they see exactly what you do and what you want and how to please you. Now, my partner is really good with stuff like this. She sees the things that I like and she'll surprise me with things that I enjoy. Food, she likes to buy me food because I like food. Clothes, all sorts of things. Really, really nice people. My advice for ISFJs or anyone that encounters an ISFJ is to be patient with them. It's hard to get them out of their comfort zones. They like to stay in their little bubbles of what they know, and sometimes to get the best out of them, you could just take them outside and get them doing something new. They might not want to do this, they might just want to sit inside and sit on the couch and watch a TV show, but if you want to speak to an ISFJ, just take them away from the sensory stuff that they're watching, like get them away from the television, get them outside and try and strike a conversation with them. You might find something out about them that you don't know. Next, who can I talk about? Okay, I've got one ENFJ in my family. Extroverted, intuitive, feeling, judging. And this ENFJ is my nan. My nan is a very, very loving woman. She doesn't come through her head, she comes through her heart. Whenever you'd know this if you ever met her, but you probably won't. But with ENFJs, they're very people orientated. They're focusing intuitively on what people want, and they've got so many friends you could fill a bloody massive book with it. Every time you bring an ENFJ to a party with you, expect them to bring all their friends and to expect them to carry around saying, meet this person, meet this person, meet this person, oh look at this person over here, oh this is new. How do you know so many people? Not having a go at my nan or anything, but she knows a lot of people. And she's very kind and very lovely. Now, my advice for people talking to ENFJs is make sure you've had your breakfast, make sure you've got a lot of energy because they'll take you for a ride. Because they are extroverts at the end of the day, so okay, the wind's going to destroy the audio on this camera. Now, they are very extroverted people, and I'm fucking freezing me tits off. Should have brought a fucking coat, man. Next, INFPs. Okay, so I've got an INFP in the family. This INFP is my girlfriend's mum, and just like my nan who's an ENFJ, we get along like a house on fire. Me and this INFP, which is my girlfriend's mum, mainly talk about conspiracy type things. Talk about the government a lot, talk about life, reality, what's going on, and we have this very good connection when it comes to like these kind of things. Like we both bounce off each other. Sometimes I can get along with my girlfriend's mum more than I can get along with my girlfriend, because she just sees what I'm saying and understands it in a way where, like, I've never met anyone that understands me for who I am, but she really does understand who I am. And you know, that's a deal breaker for my girlfriend, because you know what, why not be with someone in as well, how do I word this right? It makes sense that if you're with someone, you get along with their family as well. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, INFP's advice for them. These are introverted feelers, so they're more in touch with how they feel than in touch with what other people feel, and I can definitely see that. So they won't prioritise the group as much as an INFJ would. They're less likely to people please. But for an INFP, I think just listening to him is like, it's entertainment in itself, isn't it, really? When you go around an INFP, you just need to bring some popcorn with you, bring some drinks, and just listen to them talk. If you can get them out of the comfort zone and talking about something that they like, you can have a lot of fun just listening to some of the babble that they come out with. They're really, really imaginative, and they're quite funny people to be around, to be honest. Now, who can I talk about next? INTJs. Let's talk about the INTJs. Now, I've got one INTJ in mind, and this INTJ isn't in my family, but I consider him a good friend. Someone I've not seen in a while. I used to work with him. He was, I mentioned him in the first video. He is extremely smart. He opened my mind up to a few things, and I'm pretty sure I opened his mind up to a few things as well. There's like a little romance going on between the INFJs and the INTJs. They both really appreciate each other. That's the stigma you see online anyway about it, and that definitely holds true. They do get along. Now it's kind of weird because me and this INTJ, we briefly spoke for a good few years about little bits and little bobs, but we never really gelled straight away, because we're both introverts, we're both intuitive, and we both didn't really speak a mind. But as soon as I went through a bit of a mental breakdown in one of my last jobs as a forklift driver, and as soon as I started piping up about my thoughts, feelings and emotions, he instantly saw things about me, and then thought, right, I can say this to him, I can say that to him, and I can say this to him, and I know these things now. And we both we got on like a house on fire again, just like the INFJs and the the INFJ, fucking Jesus Christ, it's so cold. Just like the ENFJ and the INFP, me and this guy get along quite well. We just don't see each other that much because we're both introverts. My advice for INTJs, or anyone that has an INTJ in their family, is definitely appreciate their need for space. These people do like having their space. Give them time to themselves. Don't bombard them with things. And I think that's why INTJs like INFJs, is because we'll intuitively see that these kind of people don't want to be pestered. And when you don't pester someone, they'll naturally become attracted to you as a friend, because, oh, this person's not going to bombard me, so I don't mind speaking to them. That's INTJs, and I'm still freezing my tits off. What else can I talk about? I've done ISFJs, I've done ENFJs, I've done INTJs, INFPs. Okay, last but not least, INFJs. Are there any INFJs in my family? Yes, I'm one of them. One of 3. My mum types as an INFJ, and she's very much in the extroverted feeling category of an INFJ. So she's more people orientated. And then there's also my sister, who we'll get onto in a different video. INFJs, my advice. So it's technically advice for myself, really, isn't it? So we are massive polarities. Sometimes we can be extremely quiet, and sometimes we can be very, very extroverted. Like right now, I'm really fucking cold, but I was very warm when I was in my house. Although that being said, I like being outside, away from all the Wi-Fi signals destroying my brain. Sorry, I forgot to bring my tinfoil hat out with me today. Advice? No, not advice yet. What do I think about INFJs? I think we bottle a lot of emotion up. We're like these little sponges which absorb everything around us, and we're really quiet, and out of the blue we can just pipe up with information or energy, and we're like stealthy little assassins. Now I'm going to have to talk a lot louder because of the wind. Thank you, wind. I need to get better recording equipment. What's the advice for INFJs I can give to anyone? Like the INTJs, we definitely need our own space. So if you know an INFJ, give them time to themselves. Make them a cup of tea and just let them read the book or watch a TV program they want to do. If you see your INFJ stuck in the house too much, going batshit crazy, take them outside. Sometimes you have to just treat your INFJ like a dog. Take him for a walk, put a lead on him. Literally put a lead on your INFJ, but actually, you know what? Yeah, put a lead on your INFJ and literally get him out of the house. Put warm clothes on your INFJ because I'm freezing. This was a bad decision to come out without a coat. And just take them for a walk, because as soon as they get outside their house, at least 60% of the thoughts going through their minds are going to turn into, ooh, look at the world and how pretty it is. Like, I'm out here right now, the sun's out, it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm not thinking of half the shit I'd think about inside my house right now. So yeah, definitely a good tip for people with INFJs is put a lead around the neck and take them outside the house, because they definitely need to go outside more. Now, I understand that I rambled a lot then, and it's probably because I need to go to the toilet and have a pee, and I'm freezing my tits off, so I'm jittering like the videos will get better over time. I'm going to get some better recording equipment. I'm going to plan my videos a lot better, because I ramble if I don't plan things. If I don't have sticky notes or have some sort of like writing down of how I'm going to do the video, I'm just going to ramble from one thing to the next thing. So yeah, in the future I'll have a better camera, I'll have a coat because I'm fucking cold, and I can't wait to make my next YouTube video, which will be, I don't know actually when it will be, but I've been making videos quite frequently in the last couple of weeks and I'm enjoying doing them. So on that bombshell, namaskar, peace, and have a beautiful day.